Hello legends, welcome back to the channel and Pimp My Throne episode number 2. In this one I was trying to make a dragon. Originally I wanted a dragon sweeping over a lake, but it didn't kind of work out. I was trying to do the double wall trick, but I ran out of room. The circle just isn't big enough for what I had in mind. And it was kind of proving tricky to do the mouth and everything. So eventually I settled on a dragon sitting down, like laying down, with his legs up by the side of him, laying on his belly with his head to the side and a tail curving around. This is the tail being built right now on screen. So without further ado, I'll just let the video run, and then I'll come back in and show you the finished if I can speak, the finished product project, whatever it is. Yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, let it roll. I think at this point it's worth pointing out the reason why I'm readjusting the whole head is because I had a discussion with my consultant, my girlfriend. She was like, we could adjust the head a bit better and make it a lot more, looking at the proportions weren't right. So yeah, I went through a whole rebuild and a whole redesign. I was going to put eyes on the front, but then looking at things, it wasn't quite working. Eventually we got to the end product that you will see when I've finished. So yeah, you're kind of almost there with it, but you kind of want to perhaps follow a similar idea or concept if you want to design an animal. But I'll let it get back to the building, and you can see through all the ideas and everything else that I went through until I ended on the final product. So this is an interesting technique that was shown by someone else. If you get a mounted head, a firefly, you can attach that, and then you can attach any hanging lights underneath. So here I use the icicle lights, and this is for the dragon's teeth, which is another input from my consultant. So yeah, that's a helpful technique. And then you can pick up the firefly and mount it wherever you like to give the effect you so desire. And so here it is, the finished dragon. As you can see, Pimp the Throne. Now I did originally want the dragon sweeping over a lake, but yeah, we kind of settled on this sort of sitting down dragon with his tail curled around him and steps for feet. But the real workings is here in the mouth, and I will quickly set that up and show you what that's like. It's getting darker now, so it's perfect time, but I just wanted to show you it before it got completely dark. And you've obviously got the ridge spikes here, using the roofs. of course, once I built it, I did realise that I needed, you know, my sails area, so I just set up this little bit by the tail and a bit of a camp hangout area. If we sit in the throne, now we can see the dragon's head just behind us nicely while we sit there. So yeah, it was a complex build. I'll show you the workings that I set up as well, because as you may have seen, it was a complex working. It's quite a cramped area inside. Oh, does that say sub to Dragonborn McQueen? Amazing. So you've got your bed in another one of the legs, little fire to keep you warm. It is a very simple build. I was thinking about locking this, but there's not much point in locking it. I quite like the idea of people being able to come in here and but yeah, you have all the effects are controlled in here, and what I've done is I've got a main switch, and then you've got two smaller switches that control two of the flamethrowers. You can have two on at a time, or you can have all four. It's a simple wiring thing, so you've got that main kill switch connected to both of them, and then you've got the so you can turn one of them on and one of them off, or both of them on or both of them off. So when you flick that, see, they come on, as you can hear. But we will show you what it looks like from outside. So that's the Silver Dragon build that I made in Fallout 76. Hope you enjoyed this little video, and if you're enjoying the Pimp My Throne series, do try and think of some other things I can do with it. Like I say, I did want originally a swooping dragon with me sitting on the back, but that sort of, the more I worked on it, the more it became apparent that we would have to adapt to this, a different kind of approach. But this camp is quite awkward because you can materialise in the mouth or when you're spawning, or you can end up stuck behind the camp between the rock and the dragon. So I'm probably going to have to move very shortly, and I'll probably make a more sensible build, a more traditional style build. But I hope to see you in that one. Thank you for watching. See you all next time, legends. Bye bye.